tax expertise without hidden fees. Switch to a TurboTax expert for $150. Save by the fees and match with a trusted expert to handle your taxes. All forms, all returns, all tax situations. $150 all in. No surprises. Now then.
Martine!
We called some reps. Excellent. Well, Nick, as we bring our next category of athlete, let me thank you for joining me on the...
Martine! Martine, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm stoked to be here. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for being patient, guys. I needed to play video games for the last week, and it was so wonderful. You gave me such a crazy desert, and it's everything I needed it to be.
That's such a Martine's thing to say.
Yeah, I'm not surprised in the least. That's amazing. Well, I mean, honestly, you know, when Terry and I have been doing liaison role for the past couple of years, and when we got the list of athletes and saw your name on it, I think you were the one that both of us perked up a little bit. We're like, holy shit, it's happening again. We get the return of the Dragon, that world's strongest man after a little time away, and I think people have followed up with you on social media. They've been keeping up with what life's going on, obviously coming off the Arnold. But I think before we talk about the Arnold, talk to us a little bit about what the last couple of years have been like in the life of Martine's.
It's been an intense couple of years. So at the start of it, I mean, what started my break was when I was competing at Arnold, and I was wanting to compete in Worlds in 24. But I got herniated my back. Wow, a year ago, and I aggravated it really bad leading into Arnold's, and I got sciatica. It was shutting down my right leg to the point where I couldn't even stand on the toes of my right leg. Like my calf wouldn't ignite to the point, I just couldn't extend my foot to stay on my toes. And that competition was a nightmare. I felt like everything was falling apart at that point. And so I stepped away, started to really take care of my body, did rehab, a lot more jiu-jitsu. And I thought, this is probably the end of my strongman career. But lo and behold, like after about a year of just doing jiu-jitsu, lifting for health, living life, doing rehab, my body started to wake up again. The lifts started to feel good. My hip pain that I have had since 2018 just disappeared. I think I've been working my hips in ways I've never worked them before in jiu-jitsu. And my body's basically feeling as good as it did in like 2017. Although I'm stiffer, I'm older, I take longer to recover, but in general, the pain levels are down, and for the first time in many years, I'm actually really enjoying lifting heavy again and pushing for comp. So just that joy had the spark come back where I thought, okay, I gotta at least give this 1 to 2 more years.
I know, I was really excited to see you back, and obviously when we saw your name on the list, we were both absolutely excited. We both said straight away, we were like, great, it's good to see Martine's back. And obviously you've had some great performances over the years, but I think going back to your 2019 performance was probably one of the most dominant wins I think we've seen, certainly in the time I've been doing it. Do you feel like, obviously you've had your issues, you've had your time away, do you feel like you're in a position to really sort of come and stamp that much authority on the competition again like you did in 2019?
I think I'm much more in a position where my strength is increasing right now, and I like that. I like the trajectory where my strength is going. It's on the up and up. It's way slower to get my strength to where I'd like to be. Like I look at like old previous comp prep, and I can see that my strength just ramped up way quicker than it does now. So I'm kind of getting used to this little bit more older body of mine. Going into Worlds, I think I'm in a good position where I'll be stronger than I was at the Arnold's. But I think more than anything, I want to come back and have fun. I want to make top 5. Of course, I'm going to be doing everything I can to go for the victory. But I think in the past, I would go into competitions obsessing over every minutia, constantly keeping my eye on the point, thinking about what I need to get. But I'll tell you what, I went to Arnold and didn't give a shit about it. I just completely, I didn't look at the points once. I just thought, how am I going to make this next event fun and enjoyable for me? Threw strategy out the window, and it was wonderful. So, going into Worlds, I think I'm going to have a little bit more focus. I will actually be thinking about the opportunities, openings that I could take to maximize my points and do as good as possible. But I don't think I'll be matching my prime form, and that's okay. If I continue to feel good, I'll keep competing. I'll come back for one more year, but just gonna start with this one. I'm gonna be going into the mindset of getting top 5, and of course gonna look for any openings to pick the win. But I think just realistically, I'll be going at maybe 90% of my potential.
I think one of the things that, I mean, a lot of us, I'm sure Rob's the same, a lot of the fans in the sport, one of the things that we really appreciate with you is you always take everyone on the journey, which is such a great thing, because obviously we live in a world where a lot of people post their highlights, but you post everything when it comes to your training. I mean, maybe not absolutely everything, but you know, if you have a bad day, you're quite willing to show that too, or if things haven't quite gone to plan. And I think that's part of the thing that makes you such a fan favourite, is because you really do sort of have this personality, as well as obviously putting stuff out there. You have this personality where people are kind of drawn to you, and you show that. And I think it's just such a fantastic thing to see you back. I followed all your journey leading up to the Arnold's, and obviously going to continue to follow it right up to World's Strongest Man. And I think that is definitely one of the things that's going to make the fans so happy that you're back.
No, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate it.
So, Martins, talk us a little bit about, we'll talk, talk about the excitement and the fun that you had at the Arnold. Talk a little bit about that, the approach you took to the Arnold, because I was thinking, offline, Terry and I, we talk every once in a while, and we're watching your prep for the Arnold, and you are kind of like not peaking too early. I think a lot of us look at your videos, you're like, the Arnold's 3 weeks away, how the hell is he going to be on that stage? But it always seems to come together. So talk to us a little bit about the Arnold and, how that prep has led you into World's Strongest Man, which is only about a month away now.
Yeah, so I think I went into Arnold's